found your note beneath the stairs. Just 3 lines, but they stripped me bare. You wrote, I'm gone, don't come find me. And that silence rang like thunder inside me. The coffee's cold, your cup untouched. Our photo frame feels like too much. This house is loud with what you didn't say. You loved me, but not enough to stay. Now the echoes tell your side, while I sit in this quiet lie. I screamed your name, but only silence came. The shadows knew my name before you did. You left with grace, like I was easy to erase. I was loving blind while you were done with it. And now I walk alone through every shattered flame. You were my fire, now I'm just the blame. Your scent still haunts my winter coat. Your laugh, it hides in every note. I'll replay the last time you looked my way. I was already drifting miles away. And all my friends, they try to say you're better off, but they don't pray to ghosts that sleep in empty beds, to the silence screaming in my head. Now your truth, it stings like ice, and I'm bleeding through every night. I screamed your name, but only silence came. The shadows knew my name before you did. You left with grace, like I was easy to erase. I was loving blind while you were done with it. And now I walk alone through every shattered flame. You were my fire, now I'm just the blame. I tried to write, to make it rhyme, to make sense of your goodbye, but every line just burns the page. You're a storm I couldn't cage, so I drown in quiet where your voice should be. Counted all the lies you swore were me. You were the light, or so I thought. Turns out even the brightest stars rot. You smiled while holding a blade to my trust. Told me forever just to cover your lust. Now I spit the pain into lines you'll never read. You broke me slow, the cruelest kind of speed. And if you ever come to see the mess you left inside of me, I hope it shakes you in your sleep, the way your absence buries deep. I screamed your name, but only silence came. The shadows knew my name before you did. You left with grace, like I was easy to erase. I was loving blind while you were done with it. And now I cry your name, but the silence won't fade. You were my dawn, now I'm lost in gray. You left like love was just a passing game, and I'm still here, broken all the same.
We danced in rooms full of broken light. You kissed my scars and called them right, but your lips, they lied like mirrors do, reflecting someone that wasn't you. I watched you build a world for two, then shut me out like a fading view. The vows you whispered in the dark were knives dressed up as sparks. Now I bleed where I once believed, and cry where I once could breathe. You gave me knives My soul's too tired to weep. You said forever but meant till bored. Played every string of me like a chord. I sang your name through the fire and ash. You danced away in your aftermath. You left the pictures but took the peace. Left your echoes but stole the keys. And now I sit where silence screams, wishing lies came with warning beams. I kept the good, ignored the clues. But every promise was just a bruise. You gave me knives behind the kisses, sweet betrayal wrapped in wishes. I was holding on to a ghost in your skin while you wrote love on someone else's grin. Now the truth won't let me sleep. My soul's too tired to weep. The scent of you still stains the air, and I still wake hoping you'll be there. But love like yours doesn't heal, it haunts, gives just enough to feed the want. You wore love like a mask with a switchblade smile. You held my trust and broke it with style. The nights we shared, just part of your game. You knew how to hurt me without shame. Every I miss you was a setup for pain. You rained on me, then blamed the rain. Now I count regrets like stars in the black. But you never once looked back. And if you feel the cold I do, may it remind you I was true. I gave my all and you gave pretend. The silence now is our bitter end. You gave me knives behind the kisses, sweet betrayal wrapped in wishes. I was holding on to a ghost in your skin while you wrote love on someone else's grin. You gave me knives and I bled belief. Loved you blind while you were a thief. Now the silence sings your name like sin, and I'm left where you let the dark begin.
I watched you walk away, no tremble in your step, no glance behind, no signs of what was left. The echo in the hallway still whispers your name, but silence now is louder than any kind of blame. And I can't breathe in the space you filled, can't find warmth in the bed that's chilled. 1,000 words, you said none. Now I'm left with what you've undone. You linger in the quiet, where the shadows sleep, in the silence that you gave me, buried way too deep. Told me love was never ending, now I'm lost in disbelief. You linger in the quiet and you took all of me. Your cup still on the counter, lipstick faintly there, like a ghost that won't release me, hanging in the air. You promised every morning, every dawn we'd chase, but you left before the sunrise, without a single trace. And the songs we used to sing now just cut like broken strings. You didn't cry, you didn't shake, you just vanished for your own sake. You linger in the quiet, where the shadows sleep, in the silence that you gave me, buried way too deep. Told me love was never ending, now I'm lost in disbelief. You linger in the quiet, and you took all of me. I burned your last letter, but the ash still clings to every part of me that still feels your sting. Tried to move on, tried to breathe, but even freedom feels like grief. It's not the screaming fights, not the slamming doors, it's the calm before you left and how you needed more. I gave you all my storms, you left me with the flood. Now I'm drowning in the silence, choking on my blood. You smile while leaving like you rehearsed it all. Said nothing forever, then you watched me fall. I'm screaming in the quiet, tearing through the seams, but you're just a shadow walking through my dreams. A haunting solo with bends and echo delays, climbing then descending. You said you loved me once, did that mean a thing? Now your silence cuts me like a frozen spring, and I would trade this pain for anything less cruel than loving someone who just used me as a tool. You linger in the quiet, where the shadows sleep, in the silence that you gave me, buried way too deep. Told me love was never ending, now I'm lost in disbelief. You linger in the quiet, and you took all of me. You linger in the silence,
forever. You barely even tried. You gave me nothing, and I believed the lie.
The hallway still smells like your perfume, but the light's gone out in every room. Your footsteps haunt the wooden floor. I can't hear them, but I feel them more. And I reach for the ghost of your touch, but there's nothing, not even too much. All the echoes whisper your name, and this silence, I'm the one to blame. Pale beneath the rain, I'm breaking, cold in every breath I'm taking. You were my storm and my shelter. Now I'm lost in the after. Pale beneath the rain, I'm falling. Your silence, the loudest calling. You were the fire in my chest. Now I just burn with regret. Your sweater's still on the back of the chair, like it's waiting for someone who's no longer there. I scream, but it dies in the sheets, where your betrayal still repeats. Every lie you left behind still replays inside my mind, like a song that never ends, like a wound that won't pretend. Pale beneath the rain, I'm breaking, cold in every breath I'm taking. You were my storm and my shelter. Now I'm lost in the after. Pale beneath the rain, I'm fading. Your goodbye still devastating. You were the fire in my chest. Now I just burn with regret. I lit a candle for the truth, but all it showed were shards of youth. Promises carved into air, dissolved by your vacant speed. I gave you pages you never read, slept beside you but bled in my head. You kissed me like a stranger at the door, left me drowning on the floor. All the I love you sound fake now, each memory a stake now. I'm not healing, I'm hiding, left in the silence you were writing. Time doesn't close these scars, it just teaches you to stare at stars and pretend they're not fading, like love that was worth saving. Pale beneath the rain, I'm aching for a truth that keeps on shaking. You were the calm and the quake. Now I don't know what to
You said forever with a voice like wine, sweet at first, then turned to brine. I traced your words on fogged up glass, watched them vanish like our past. All your truths were made of thread, pulled them once and they all shed. Now I'm wrapped in what you left, love undone by your theft. Flicker of the light, I saw it in your eyes before the fall hit. You wore honesty like a disguise, now it's tearing through my skies. Flicker of the light, you lit it, and I stood too close, I admit it. Now the flame won't die, and I still cry in the flicker of the light. The room still glows with your deceit, each shadow dancing at my feet. The silence knows what you won't say. You killed the truth in slow decay. Every night feels like a theft of a life I should have left, but I stayed held by the thread of a love you left for dead. Flicker of the light, I saw it in your smile before you caught it. Lit the match and walked away, watched me burn another day. Flicker of the light, it's haunting, still repeats forever taunting. Now the flame won't die, and I still cry in the flicker of the light. You said I was your only one, but you were moonlight on the run. Told me lies with open hands, built our castle in the sand.
You whispered truths like lullabies, soft enough to muffle cries, but I heard them loud. I knew, still I pretended they were true.
Now the silence screams your name, each echo burns like blame. I was a fool and I stayed, but love doesn't bloom in shade.
You left the light on in the hall, like you'd be back to fix it all. But your keys are still on the table, and the silence is unbearable. I trace the ghost of where you lay, the scent of you won't drift away. Every song plays our refrain, but nothing ever sounds the same. I talk to walls and empty air. Pretend you're here, pretend you care. My mind replays each sweet deceit, where love once bloomed, now just defeat. You were never here, not really mine, just shadows cast in borrowed time. I held your hand but not your heart. You were gone before the start. I fell for lies wrapped up in light. You kissed me only out of spite. Now I'm drowning in the truth so clear. You were never really here. The mirror cracks, reflects your eyes. 1,000 shards, 1,000 lies. I begged you just to stay and try, but love can't breathe inside a lie. You told me stories dressed in gold. Now all that glitters leaves me cold. You painted dreams that felt so near, but disappeared with every tear. Ghosts and fading heat of memories I can't delete. Your laughter rings like something dead, a haunted song inside my head. You were never here, not really mine, just shadows cast in borrowed time. I held your hand but not your heart. You were gone before the start. I fell for lies wrapped up in light. You kissed me only out of spite. Now I'm drowning in the truth so clear. You were never really here. Slick smudged on your goodbye, a stain that time just can't deny. You played your part then walked away, left me with silence day by day. I begged the sky to take me too, but clouds just cried like I once knew. Your love was ink that smeared in rain. Now all I know is silent pain. Yeah, I lit a flame, you watched it die. You turned your back, didn't even try. Left my heart on red, left my soul on red. Now I write poems to the love that fled. You were a whisper in a storm of doubt. Told me forever, then phased out. Now I talk to ghosts, call your name in vain. Dance with memories wrapped in pain. If you think of me at all, do you remember the rise or just the fall? Do you dream in black and blue? Do you feel what I've been through? You were never here, not really mine, just shadows cast in borrowed time. I held your hand but not your heart. You were gone before the start. You were never here, I see it now. Your love was fake, I don't know how. I let you in, ignored the signs. Now I'm lost in old goodbyes. You were the storm I held so dear, but all I loved has disappeared. Now the silence is all I hear.
before I saw it fade. You left in echoes, no words said. I trace your name in morning breath. The space you left still speaks of death. Your sweater's hanging on my door. I can't wear it anymore. Every fiber holds your touch, and now it hurts a bit too much. I sleep with lights on, not for fear, but hoping you'll somehow appear. In dreams you're warm and close again. Then I wake up and it all ends. You're a ghost of what we had, soft and cruel, sweet and sad. I reach for you, but you're not there, just air and pain and cold despair. You promised love that wouldn't die, then left me choking on a lie. Now the silence takes your place, like a stranger with your face. Glass of water on the side, still untouched since you last cried. Your voice replays in looping scenes, like static noise inside my dreams. I talk to walls, they listen well, better than you ever did, I can tell. They don't lie or drift away, they don't promise and betray. Every smile you gave was staged, a script you wrote, a lie will age. But I played along, played the fool, thinking love could bend your rules. You're a ghost of what we had, soft and cruel, sweet and sad. I reach for you, but you're not there, just air and pain and cold despair. You promised love that wouldn't die, then left me choking on a lie. Now the silence takes your place, like a stranger with your face. Bed's too wide, the night's too long, the playlist we made feels all wrong. Even rain avoids my street, like the sky knows I've been beat. The memories start to rot inside, but they bloom when I try to hide, like dead flowers in a vase, still haunting me with silent grace. I gave you chapters, you closed the book, took all the light, and then you took the air, the fire, the soul, the song. Made me feel I don't belong. Now I write to empty skies, bleeding beats, confessing lines. You're not a lover, just a ghost, haunting hearts you hurt the most. If you ever miss my name, does it burn or feel the same? Do you hear my silent cry? Do you feel the weight of why? You're a ghost of what we had, soft and cruel, sweet and sad. I reach for you, but you're not there, just air and pain and cold despair. You're a ghost I can't outrun. You stole the moon, you blocked the sun. Now I walk through days alone, in a house that's not a home. Your voice still lives inside my head, where love once grew, regret has spread. You're not gone, just out of sight, still haunt my every night.
Dark with no music on, just the rhythm of your heart and the breath I leaned upon. But now the silence screams louder than our song, and I wonder how I missed it all going wrong. You touch my hand like nothing's changed, but your eyes were pulling miles away. I kissed a ghost with your name, and I broke inside the moment you stayed. Whispers of goodbye hanging in the air. You left me in the silence, pretending you still care. I gave you all the light I had, but you chose the shade. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of the love we made. You said forever, but you drew a line. I was holding truth while you held your lies. Every smile you gave was a quiet disguise, and I bled for love that was never mine. You held my tears like they were gold, but you were counting stories you never told. And now this bed feels twice as cold, with the ghost of what we used to hold. Whispers of goodbye hanging in the air. You left me in the silence, pretending you still care. I gave you all the light I had, but you chose the shade. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of the love we made. I still reach out in dreams and fall through space, looking for warmth in your memory's trace. You moved on like I was never in place, and I'm left with this empty embrace. Truth cut sharp like glass in the rain, smiling in mirrors, but breaking from pain. You played your part like love was a game, while I kept score in a house of flames. Now I'm sipping silence like a bitter wine, reading our story between every line. Guess your loyalty had an expiry date. Now love's just a scar I decorate. And if you hear me in the dark, know I gave you every spark, but silence was the price I paid for loving you too hard. Whispers of goodbye hanging in the air. You left me in the silence, pretending you still care. I gave you all the light I had, but you chose the shade. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of the love we made. Whispers of goodbye like a broken hymn. I'm fading in the silence where we once had been. You took the sunrise and left the night. Now I'm trapped in the stillness of losing the fight.
You used to hold me like the world could fall. Now your arms feel empty, not safe at all. I searched your touch for the warmth I knew, but I felt the chill of someone new. You said nothing, but I heard it clear. The silence grew louder year by year. You played sweet, but your eyes confessed a love that burned while wearing a vest. Quiet betrayal wrapped in a kiss. You smiled so calm while I slipped into this. Torn between trust and every lie. You left me broken without a goodbye. The night you came home late and cold, I tucked in the questions I should have told. Your scent was sweet, but not the same. Like another soul whispered your name.
like it could mend, but it shattered at your bitter end. Now my tears are all that's true in a world where I lost you.
I saw the truth in your shifting gaze. Love turned cold in 1,000 ways. You lied soft like a lullaby, made me believe while saying goodbye. I gave you roots, you chased the sky. You left and never told me why. Now my love's a quiet war, fighting for a heart not mine no more. And I don't need an answer now. I found peace in the wreck somehow, but part of me still aches for them, even knowing we won't start again. Quiet betrayal wrapped in a kiss. You smiled so calm while I slipped into this, torn between trust and every lie. You left me broken without a goodbye. Quiet betrayal in the still of night. Your shadow holds what used to feel right. You walked away like love was done, but I'm still here, missing someone.
I found your letters in a drawer, ink faded like the truth you swore. Your scent still lingers on my shirt, a silent echo of the hurt. You promised me forever's flame, but left me drowning in your name. Now every step just feels the same, like walking through forgotten pain. And I can't breathe inside this space. You vanished, left without a trace. I thought I knew you, but I was wrong. In the wake of what we were, I'm torn apart, I'm lost, unsure. Shadows where your light once burned, lessons that I never learned. You left me in the silence loud, with every lie you screamed so proud. Now I'm just ashes in your flame, a broken heart, a fading name. You said it wasn't someone else, but I can feel the kiss you dealt. A stranger's eyes behind your smile. I miss the truth by miles and miles. You built a wall I couldn't climb, and loved me less with passing time. Now I'm the ghost you left behind, in every mirror I can't find. And I still wear the blame you gave. Your love became my shallow grave. I should have known, but I held on. In the wake of what we were, I'm torn apart, I'm lost, unsure. Shadows where your light once burned, lessons that I never learned. You left me in the silence loud, with every lie you screamed so proud. Now I'm just ashes in your flame, a broken heart, a faded name. I hear your voice in every song, like static where it don't belong. You carved a scar inside my chest and left me empty like the rest. I gave you all, you gave me doubt. You whispered love, then shut me out. Now I'm screaming in a night so black, still waiting for your words to come back. I traced your steps in cold regret, but all I found was a silhouette of someone who just slipped away with everything I meant to say. I'd walk away before you came, before the fire, before the shame. In the wake of what we were, I'm torn apart, I'm lost, unsure. Shadows where your light once burned, lessons that I never learned. You left me in the silence loud, with every lie you screamed so proud. Now I'm just ashes in your flame, a broken heart. In the wake of what we lost, I paid the price, you count the cost. Every tear that fell was true, but none of them could carry you. I'm rising from the wreck you made, still bleeding from the trust you frayed. But I'll survive despite the shame, a stronger soul, a different name.
Talk to morning, watch the stars, shared our dreams like matching scars. You looked at me like I was whole, but I was just a stepping stone. You kissed me like it meant the world, while hiding truths you never told. Now every love you feels rehearsed, a blessing twisted to a curse. I gave you fire, you gave me frost. We danced so close, then I got lost. How did you smile while you deceived? Tell me you lied, say it was fake, that every vow was just a break, a pause before you disappeared, a love that only I held dear. Tell me you played me from the start, so I can tear you from my heart. I'd rather hate the truth you hide than live in love that slowly died. You took my secrets, wore my skin, but never let your own truth in. You kept your heart behind closed doors, while I kept bleeding on the floor. I begged for something real from you, but all I got was we'll get through. Now every memory's a bruise, a battle lost I didn't choose. I saw the signs, but still I stayed. Thought love was more than games you played, but now I see I'm not to blame. Tell me you lied, say it was fake, that every vow was just a break, a pause before you disappeared, a love that only I held dear. Tell me you played me from the start, so I can tear you from my heart. I'd rather hate the truth you hide than live in love that slowly died. I watched you walk away so calm, like I was just a ticking bomb, and not the one who gave you grace, who begged you not to be erased. Remember nights you called me mine, you edged too deep and crossed the line. You wore me out with every grin, told half the truth and reeled me in. Now I'm a song you used to sing, a melody with broken wings, still echoing the things you said while you move on and I play dead. If you could feel the mess you made, would you regret the games you played? I'm not your echo, not your toy, just a girl you tried to destroy. Tell me